What's up, everybody? It's another day, new day. As you can see, I'm wearing different clothes, but yeah, I just want to follow up here. I decided to try something this year. So do 6 Pomodoro techniques every day at minimum for my business, real estate. So that's about 3-4 hours of time to complete this. About 4 hours a day, 4, 8, 12, 16. That's 25% of my day. That's okay. And then I still have the others to do whatever I want. Another 25% will go to myself working out and eating and whatever. So 50% of my day is still free to do whatever I want. I'm just gonna try to make this a goal for at least 6 times a week, 6 Pomodoros. And then the days like I'll do more, but a lot of time I'll probably have showings and stuff like that. So I think if I can do minimum 6 a day, I think I can be ahead of most people. And it'll give me bare minimum, at least do this. So then if not, I'll do more. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. I've been doing it, so yeah, let's see if it'll work.
I went the wrong way. I added 3 minutes.
Just by going
This way.
just by turning one way.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought it was through there. One.
What's up, everybody? Today we are headed to Wallace Avenue again for another showing. We only have one today. Unfortunately, this is the only day the guy could go because I have 4 or 5 booked for tomorrow. So ideally, he could have just came tomorrow and then we wouldn't have to go back, but this is the only day he could have been. So that's what we gotta do, try to get it done so we don't have to go back 3 hours every single showing. The traffic is crazy. As long as we go anywhere between like 11 to 1 p.m., then that's like a sweet spot. But anytime before that or after that, there's gonna be traffic. Anyways, that's where we're headed right now. Hopefully we can get something done. We have 3 offers currently on the property. The landlord takes a little while to respond because it's a leasing company and then that has to go through the landlord, so it takes a little bit. We had a great offer on one property, but because of the holidays, everyone was off and they needed to secure it for January 1st, so unfortunately we missed out on that property or that offer. But yeah, that's what we got going on. That's a quick update, so let's get these showings done. I wanted to come on here and talk to everyone about energy. It's maybe a little weird for real estate, right? But what I'm talking about more is when you're drained of energy. I don't know about anyone else, comment down below if this is the same with you. When you have low energy, the negative thoughts start coming in. You're like, is this really for me? Can I do this, etc.? And then all you have to do is kind of get that energy back up, and then all of a sudden you're motivated, you're hyped, things like that. Because I notice when my energy is low and I'm tired, those thoughts come in and I obviously don't have motivation or anything to do something. But what I've been learning recently, because this just happened to me today, where I'm like, I hit a wave of just tired and didn't want to do anything, no motivation, is all it takes is 5 minutes towards the goal where in the moment you don't think you can do it. And all of a sudden you get your motivation, your momentum back. And even if you do the 5 minutes and you're still like, okay, today's just not for me, at least you did something, because something is better than nothing. What I'm more curious is because I personally experience this sometimes. I'm wondering if any of you experience the same thing. Comment down below if you do to help it, or do you just give up at that point? Because I'm starting to learn you need to take action in order to keep going and get your energy up. Yeah, that's what I'm curious. So I just wanted to talk about that, because that is the stuff. You think about quitting in that negative mindset. It's crazy how fast your mind can just flip, even though I'm aware that it's just because I'm tired. It's crazy how our mind works. But yeah, that's what I just decided to do work, and I booked 3 showings. So I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow because we gotta drive there. But it's for a CEO of a pretty big company, and this could be amazing. I could actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone, close one of my listings that I was just at Wallace, and like double end it. The whole space would be incredible. So I'm praying for that, if they like it, of course. Yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here and say. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm not even sure if you can see me right now, but we are headed. This might be the earliest time I've ever gotten up for showings. It is 7:20 a.m. and I am on the road to Toronto right now. Super excited. We have a lot of showings to do today, and one is with a new tenant, and we're meeting with the CEO of the company, which is super exciting because I get to meet up with like a very successful person and show him properties, which that just feels really cool, in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of the level I want to get in these people's networks and learn from them, but also help them with their real estate needs. So yeah, that's what we have going on. We're showing them the Wallace property. I think I already spoke about it last night, or I guess it would have been at like 7 p.m. Yeah, hopefully we can get both of those done, and if they like it, that would be amazing. So we're headed there now, and wish me luck. Let's go. All right, we are wrapping it up for the day. I'll throw a bunch of clips of the units we saw and do a little montage, which you probably saw. I don't know how I did it because I'm shooting vertical. But yeah, it was pretty good. I went to Wallace to have another showing, and I actually met someone a year or two older than me, and they're doing commercial as well, so it was good to see that. But yeah, bye. Yo. Morning, everyone. It is 8:30 in the morning. We're going to 2 listings today that I have upcoming. One is right near the Wallace property in Toronto. So we had to leave a little bit early today just because of how much snow. We got about, I think, 50 centimeters between yesterday and the day before. And luckily it's not snowing today, but it was a lot of snow, let me tell you. Oh, yeah, that's what we got going on. I'm hoping all goes well. I'm a little bit tired, had hockey late night, but still got like a good 6.5 hours sleep, which is, I get that people get like 4 hours of sleep some nights, which is crazy. Anyways, that's what I got going on for the day. So let's go check out some listings in Toronto. Man, I feel bad for those cars. I don't know if you got to see it, but they're snowed in. The snowplow is just like, don't care, snowing you in if you park in here. Feel bad. I do want to test out the difference between the mic. Let me know down in the comments below if it sounds better with the mic now. About to go, it's about to turn on, and I think it's on now. So let me know down in the comments below if you notice a difference with the mic, and let me know which one is better.
On your right. Fine. Store the ones you found particularly effective, and that's it.
Looks like we're here at the listing. I just gotta find parking.
The destination is on your right.
Hoping to find parking. I don't know if I will. Winter in Toronto is not the motive. Great. I feel like I'm just gonna get stuck somewhere, you know? I can't park on the street really because I'm gonna get stuck in there. Next up, we're going to Consumers Road. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know we've had a listing at 155 Consumers Road back at the beginning in February last year. What ended up happening with that listing is it not really fell through, but the previous tenant that actually left, they came back, so it was a off-market deal. But we're getting a sublease option here. I think it's for 5 years, which is nice. So yeah, we're gonna go. It's gonna bring back lots of memories being here.